What's up, guys? Welcome back to another LEGO Jurassic World Dominion review. Today we do have the 76949 Giganotosaurus and Therizinosaurus attack. It does come with a total of 810 pieces and is currently retailing for $190 here in Canada, which is incredibly expensive. So we're going to have to take a look at the set to see if it's worth that price. It does retail, I think, for $140 down in the States, so a little bit cheaper down there. Anyway, here taking a look at the box art, you can see we are getting, of course, the Giganotosaurus and Therizinosaurus, as well as 6 minifigures, including Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, Owen and Claire, as well as Kayla Watts and Dr. Henry Wu. So, of course, some very nice minifigures there. I can't wait to see all the details on the torso prints and whatnot. Take a look at the back side of the box. You can see that the tower that comes in the set kind of has a really nice play feature. It looks like you can kind of have it collapse there, so that looks really interesting. Can't wait to see how that works. Also looks like we get a really detailed lab. So really looking forward to seeing how that turns out. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's start by taking a look at the dinosaurs. Alright, so here we do have the Giganotosaurus. This thing is massive. It actually is like the largest, I think it's the largest LEGO dinosaur that they've ever made. You can see here, it does have a lot of nice detailing all over its body and head and whatnot. So that looks really cool. Just comparing it here quickly to a T-Rex, you can see just how big this thing is. It's just simply massive and really great addition to my collection. So really happy with it overall. Looks really, really good. Moving on to the Therizinosaurus. This is probably the better of the two. I just really I think it looks a little bit more accurate than the Giganotosaurus. You can see here we get a new headpiece here, which just looks really, really good. So I'm really happy with that. You can see here it does have 6 claws, which looks really nice. Each of these claws can be individually moved, so that's really nice as well. Taking a look at the tower here, you can see that it does have a little bit of foliage at the bottom, which looks really nice. Always great to see that. Moving up to the platform, you can see that it's not really quite movie accurate. You can see there's only rails on the 2 sides, and around the whole front there are no rails, which is a bit funny. I'm not sure why LEGO decided to go with that. Taking a look at the back here, you can also see that there is a ladder kind of going down a little bit, but it doesn't extend all the way to the ground, which is a bit disappointing. I'm not exactly sure why LEGO did that. I guess they're trying to replicate the scene where the Giganotosaurus bites off the ladder, so I guess that's what they're trying to replicate there. Bit disappointing though. There's not too much going on with this tower. As you can see, there is that play feature there that works really well. You just put your minifigure on there, and then you pull the little lever there, and then it falls down. So I think that's a really nice feature. I'm really glad that they integrated that in. So that works really, really well. And then you can see, yeah, there's not too much going on in the inside of the tower. There are a couple of screens as well as like a kind of a communication device, I guess. So that's really nice as well. So yeah, overall, tower's a pretty nice build. It's probably the better build of the set. Moving on to the laboratory itself, this thing actually looks pretty good from the outside. I got to admit it. It looks really nice. We got lots of different pieces of like bamboo foliage, and as you can see at the front here, we do have the door, which is really nice. You can just open that, and that kind of gives your minifigures access into the inside. We also do have this really nice Biosyn sticker, Biosyn Genetics sticker on the side here on this window panel. So that overall looks really, really nice. Glad that they put that there. You can see as we move to the back side of the laboratory, there is a little bit of detail inside here, actually quite a bit. We do have this like egg incubator at the one side, as well as kind of like a little instrument. I'm not sure what this is called, kind of like an instrument to, I guess, extract DNA from your amber. So that overall looks really, really nice. There's also a microscope in the far corner. It's kind of hard to see it, but there is a little build there for a microscope, so that overall looks really, really nice. So yeah, and then in the far corner of the first floor, you can see there's also a garage for your ATV, so that overall looks really, really nice. I'm glad that they used a lot of different colors here. You can see there's a lot of light green and whatnot, so I think that looks really nice. And then over beside the garage, you can see there also is like a little power-up station. I guess Biosyn's kind of using electric vehicles, so I'm guessing that's what that's for. And of course, you got a fire extinguisher there beside that as well. Moving on to the second floor, you can see not quite as much detail going on here. You can see there's another couple screens there showing off the two dinosaurs that you get in the set, so that's overall really, really cool. The ceiling here is quite low. If you put a minifigure here, you can see just how low the ceiling is. Minifigure just barely fits inside there, so that's a little bit disappointing. I would have liked to see the ceiling a little bit higher than that, because it's kind of hard to pose minifigures in there. So overall, second floor looks really nice. You can see over here there also is like a little bit of a table for Dr. Wu, as well as a seat. So that overall looks really, really cool as well, and kind of like another screen as well. My favorite part of the second floor, though, has to be this little fossil over here. That overall looks really, really cool. And then finally, moving on to the roof section of the laboratory, you can see there's a satellite dish as well as a helicopter landing pad. Moving on to the helicopter itself, I really like this helicopter. It looks really movie accurate, which is nice. I really like the outriggers on both sides with the propellers. I think that looks really, really good. Unfortunately, you can only fit one minifigure inside the helicopter, but it works really well because you can just open up the canopy and then put your minifigure in. That works really nice. And there also is a storage compartment. It's kind of hard to get access to this. You kind of have to open both sides and then work at it a little bit, but you do have this little device inside there. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but nonetheless, it's still a really nice little detail that they added in there. I guess if you wanted to, you could also fit a minifigure in that little storage compartment. So maybe you could fit two minifigures in this helicopter, but the space would be very cramped. So overall, really great helicopter, probably the most movie accurate build in this set, but really wish it could fit, a couple more minifigures inside of it. I would have preferred that over the storage compartment. But yeah, overall, this set is pretty good. I think they did a really good job overall with it. Again, currently it retails for $190 here in Canada, so that is just too much. I'm not going to be paying that much for this set, but overall, I think it's still a pretty good deal if you can find it for cheaper. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts on the set. If you guys do have other thoughts, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. But that's it for today's video, and I will see you all very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out.